food is still very good
I
and
get
everything
this
like
pizza.
that. But no, I think everything that I've had there have always been good. But they used to have this fish and chips. They served it used to. They served it in a small pizza box with three big old pieces? Two huge pieces of fish and French fries.
Yeah.
Oh no, honey. They caught on. It is chopped right in half. Right in the half.
No,
Right in the half. We went there the
expensive,
other day like, yo, we gonna get fish on Broden. When it came in the little half Papa Gino's pizza box, I said, ooh.
Party done.
No, sir.
Bro,
it used to be a fish and chip.
I didn't call you after that? Oh my
No.
God. I was upset. Do you understand with me?
Inflation.
Inflation for the degradation of the people, them.
Wow.
You know,
They
it's
said
not
last
right.
week's price is not this week's price.
It's the same price, but it ain't gonna be the same dish.
No, sir.
Honey.
Damn tariffs.
And
Honey.
it's only $20.
That's a hit.
And it came with a side salad, but we knew it wasn't gonna last long. It was too good of a deal. It was like a hidden gem. And then they said error.
Caught up.
Oh, that's terrible.
Not today, honey.
No, I
it's
was
terrible.
even gonna go to. Have y'all been to Starfish down Eggleston since they have no management?
No,
Wait,
because when the last time I went there, they gave me a little half dry piece of fish on two little
Remember what they gave us?
hot up piece
Yeah.
of no. That no make it no more either.
They're under new management. They said, and their fisherman's platter, which comes with like everything, is only $27.99. So I was like, I wonder what that's like. I don't eat all of that
Yeah.
stuff, but I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal.
Sorry, quick segue. When we were talking about Raekwon, he's supposed to be doing something here soon at a
Raekwon?
college, inducted into
No,
something
no,
Hall of Fame.
Not him.
I think you're talking about Rakim.
Rakim.
Rakim,
That's
yes.
exactly
It's all
what.
good.
Yeah.
Scratch that from the.
It's on my
Honorary
birthday.
God
at
MC.
Berkeley.
Yes, all of that. That is what it is.
Yeah. And
You
that's
want-
a good deal.
You
Yeah.
want to bully the pulpit?
I do.
All right, let me pull some strings.
Holla at me.
I will be in touch.
It's my birthday.
You
Real
don't
quick,
know.
while y'all
I'll
were
use
talking
that
about,
part of that.
fish and chips, condolences to Vaughn's Fish and Chips. Well, not condolences, but get well. Get well. Get
yeah.
better.
Oh, because I was like,
gonna say-
come
I
on,
know he
Tris-
was sick,
I know
but
he was sick.
Don't
Yeah.
condole him.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
damn.
so-
Okay.
Prayers and comfort and
Prayers.
prayers
Oh, there you go.
to him to
To
make
senior.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the young one?
No, senior.
Oh, the senior.
Oh,
okay.
I think
Wait,
it's
now
the
I'm
young
lost.
one.
No, it's
I
the young
think it's
one.
the young one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Junior.
It's Vaughn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Vonnie.
Yeah, Vonnie.
He smoked some good, so I rock with him. Damn, my bad,
I'm
G.
gonna have to go over there and get a little haddock nuggets.
Who had a good fish the other day?
Pisces.
No, when I remember,
Big
I'll
to
think
bleach.
about it.
Sexy
It was
red.
good.
Anybody
Not
been
sexy
baked?
red.
Y'all throw up some suggestions for some good seafood type situations in this thing or whatever. 'Cause I want that.
Did you tell us how you are doing?
I'm doing good. What did I do yesterday? Nothing. And that's it. And I'm good.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Reprieve.
Yes. It was a chill evening, and that's what I did.
Same over here. Chill evening.
I, however, went and attended the Caribbean Leaders meeting
Bum,
at
bum,
City
bum.
Hall
How was
Plaza
that?
Oh,
yesterday because I'm a leader. No, we went down there. It was, it was typical. We hear so much noise in the Caribbean community about bat, and when it's time to sit down and put some paper, some pencil to paper, and start making real suggestions and start doing real things, people conveniently do not show up, and I do understand why too. Community building and organization is a seriously boring endeavor. It is absolutely insanely boring, but it has to be done, and somebody got to do it. So shout out to everybody who went there. Big shout out to Bianca, who is the Caribbean liaison for Boston. And ever since she got into that role, that child has been working, okay? She has been working.
She's
Bianca?
been doing
She
it
has
for
been
everybody.
working, yeah.
I mean, from the Haitians to Jamaicans and every other nation, she really gets busy, and she's done a great job of representing them and
she's
really
always done
doing.
Yeah.
I believe she's Jamaican.
She's Jamaican.
Yeah, she's Jamaican. Yep.
She is a full body Jamaican. Did you say what you did? You said nothing? What you do, Tristan?
Him say he relaxed.
We chill. What about Trump? You was about to say? You said Trump?
I didn't say nothing about that.
Oh,
nigga.
okay.
I don't like him.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Ugh,
we go.
for real. Anyhow, let's get into the show because we got a lot of grounds to cover. We'll get into our local news. Then we'll get, look at us being early today. Our local news. And we'll talk to Cheryl Jean, fashion icon. She will be putting on an event this weekend or early next week. But we'll talk to her because it is Fashion Month, apparently, everywhere. There's a fashion weeks all over New York and Paris, London, and Detroit, all kind of things. With that said, we'll get right into the show. Saucy and Friends officially starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
All right. Today is Friday. It is Friday, October 17th, and it is 9:34 in the morning. Currently it's 49 degrees. We're going to get to a high of 60 beach weather, and a low of 44 tonight. It be cold. It be goddamn cold at night. And I just want everybody to know it's be freaking cold at the night time. It is
Not
freezing.
inside my apartment, though. My apartment is still rather warm.
Well, not in the Caribbean homes.
Not in the Caribbean.
Because y'all already put on your
Caribbean
heat?
homes- No.
Caribbean, not until
Can't put
November.
on no heat till
After
November.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Usually
Oh, because I was
after
about to
Halloween.
say that's crazy.
Yeah.
This morning I felt so bad because CK woke up and he woke up kind of early. And when I went to go say hi to him and I touched his skin, I said, "God damn, you cold." He was like, "I was cold all night." Oh my God, why didn't you say me anything? I didn't know. I
had a
felt
blanket?
so. He had a blanket, but he takes the sheets off, so the sheet is somewhere by the floor, so it's not very layered.
Yeah.
And then he likes the fan too, and he
Yes.
doesn't realize that the fan can't be on you.
Yeah.
You can't be on. You have to point it away and just
Yeah.
waste electricity. But
Yeah.
so I gotta get him a nice little a better comforter so he can layer up and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I felt so bad.
Yeah, I had to sleep with my fan on last night. At one point, it was so hot I had to take the blanket off of me. And
Must
I haven't
be
been able to
nice.
put our heat on yet.
Oh wow!
I did turn the heat
Just
on
a
like
warm
4
house.
a.m. now.
Well, take the chill off.
Yeah.
Just take the chill off. It's time for our local news. Miss Tony, what's up?
Yes, let's get into it. GOP Super PAC posts a doctored image of Governor Healy and ties racist caricature to migrant policies. I what they do that for, but I don't leave her
What
alone.
that mean?
I don't know. Let me see. I got to do this first. Here we go. Let me see. It say down. Let me see. Hold on. The No Limit Super PAC.
No Limit Soldiers.
Yeah! That was created in May to support former MBTA head Brian Shortsleeve's campaign and oppose Healy. So a No Limit Super PAC backing one of Governor Maura Healey's Republican challengers posted a doctored image to social media that showed the Democratic incumbent wearing a sombrero and criticized her pro-migrant policies as part of the Spirit Halloween-themed campaign. The post made by the Commonwealth Unity PAC depicts Healey wearing a Halloween costume, including a sombrero and poncho, and holding an oversized bag with a dollar sign on it. The fake costume packaging claims to include free hotels for migrants, illegal immigrants, and a flaming cop car, but not progress or housing solutions. Spirit Halloween called they're out of Maura Healey costumes because failures been flying off the shelves. The Super PAC wrote in the post, "Nothing scarier than higher bills and blind leadership." Do you see the costume there?
No, I'm trying to.
But it's
It's
Spirit.
in the story. They do, Spirit
I know.
Halloween
I'm well
is-
aware, but because they did the Dunkin' Donuts one, but they did the Mara Healy.
This is
That's
the Maura
reckless.
Healey. This is fake, of course.
Okay,
but,
I just wanted to confirm.
The Super PAC was created to support venture capitalist and former MBTA head Brian Shortsleeve's campaign. Chair and former Senator Scott Brown aide Lydia Goldblatt confirmed to WBUR. However, a Shortsleeve representative confirmed that the committee is legally required to operate independently from the campaign. Though the committee is not listed in official filings as supporting Shortsleeve's campaign, it has spent more than $34,000 to promote opposition to Healy, who announced in February that she would run for re-election next year. The Super PAC has also raised $1 million, according to the filings. So that's crazy. Look at the sombrero. Look at her with her sombrero and poncho.
it's so
That
bad.
is so stupid.
It's so.
I want it. It won't let me see it.
Go on the screen. Stream yard.
I'm on the stream. Oh. Oh, that's funny.
Included $14 million in monopoly money, free hotels for migrants, solar panels, taxes, illegal immigrants, and flaming cop car.
I mean, with that, I'd vote for her again, so I don't care.
Not included progress, statewide audit, housing solutions, or tax relief. Now with 20% higher electric bills, it says.
That's true, though. I see that she put out a statement the other day about the electricity bills and targeting the companies to see if they are charging people for exactly what they should be charging people, because the electricity bills is ridiculous. This country as a whole is expensive for absolutely no reason at all. Yes, Tristan, this is my song. I think all of them got deported.
Donald Trump.
We shall both.
Donald Trump.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Her husband got deported. The lead singer of this, her husband got deported early on when they first started targeting the migrants, and she was on the computer screaming, crying, and oh my God, I don't know.
Wow,
You
that's
got to
what
go
she
with
said.
him too. Gone back with him too. All of y'all, it is racist. Gone back where you came from. We shall vote for Donald Trump. All of y'all who's voting for Donald Trump, y'all should all vote out of here.
On a boat.
On a boat.
Massachusetts woman charged with threatening to kill federal agents while interfering with immigration arrest. Bethany Terrell faces up to 10 years in prison for allegedly threatening federal agents outside of Massachusetts court, or prosecutors say. So a woman was arrested in Massachusetts for allegedly threatening to kill federal agents who were making an immigration arrest outside a court in the Boston area. Bethany Abigail Terrell, 37, was charged with threatening a United States official in relation to the September incident at Malden District Court in Medford, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Massachusetts announced on Thursday. It is alleged that Terrell physically interjected herself in the middle of agents while they were effecting an arrest. Terrell was allegedly verbally abusive, attempted to physically interfere with the arrest, and ultimately made threatening statements to kill the federal officers on the scene. See, this is what I was worried about with the woman yesterday.
Yeah,
yeah.
right. I was thinking of that too.
Because she did tell them something, I hit hard, so they could say that she made threatening statements towards them or whatever. So that's the type
what
of thing.
happened
that I was
here?
worried about. Go ahead.
Of threatening to kill federal agents. She faced a judge in federal court in South Boston today.
Federal prosecutors say the woman got in the middle of ICE and FBI agents who were trying to detain someone.
No.
NBC 10's Oscar Margain joins us live from outside federal court. Oscar, I understand this woman has been released.
That's right, and she did not say anything to the camera. She was pretty emotional inside a court, though. Now, the judge here releasing her against the wishes of the government, which argued that they were concerned for the safety of federal agents and also of her own safety. Now, they also said that she got in the middle of an immigration arrest in Malden a few weeks ago, calling agents monsters and Nazis.
No comment. Thank you.
37-year-old Bethany Terrell, the woman in the black hoodie and forehead tattoo, walked out of federal court Thursday accused of threatening to kill federal agents.
We don't want to talk about anything. We have no comment.
She and her attorney had nothing to say to reporters after a judge allowed her to walk out under a number of conditions. Her case dates back to September 29th, when prosecutors say she showed up to Malden District Court in Medford, where she encountered a group of ICE agents accompanied by the FBI as they were detaining someone for immigration purposes, a case that the government says had nothing to do with her. Court filings describe how she then allegedly interjected between the agents and began screaming, "ICE is here, ICE is here," and "You guys are monsters." Agents reportedly told her several times to back up, but they say she became belligerent and aggressive, calling agents Nazis before yelling, "We're coming for you, going to kill you." An FBI agent then tried to detain her, according to the court affidavit, saying she tried to escape. Fast forward 2.5 weeks, and now an emotional Terrell vowing to follow the judge's conditions for release, which included seeking mental help, avoid contact with law enforcement and any potential witnesses, stay away from alcohol and drugs, and not make any more threats.
Is that a tattoo on her head?
Yes.
Yes, she has a tattoo on her forehead. Oh. It looks like a Wonder Woman crown.
It does. Yeah. It does.
That's
and
what I
maybe
thought.
she believed that she is.
She looked tapped.
She's clearly tapped.
Yeah, she looked like
That
the type
that
of
ain't the same as the last one. That lady was in there with her people, supposed to be there.
No. I'm
And
not
those
saying
people-
it's the same. I'm saying I fear that that's what would have happened, or could be. She could face these kind of charges for just even saying something to them. But it's definitely not the same type situation. This woman is on drugs.
Cooked. cheese.
Yes, cooked cheese. I would
Melted.
like cooked cheese right now.
Low fried cheese.
Mass teen stabbed 13 times after middle school feud.
What the hell is this?
Killer has been granted parole. So I think this may be something old, and now the killer has been paroled. I don't know. A Massachusetts teen who was a teenager when he stabbed and killed a 17-year-old has been granted parole while his uncle remains behind bars for involvement in the same crime. You got it?
No, I was saying bring it my closer a little bit.
Oh, okay. Etnid Lopez appeared for his first Massachusetts parole board hearing on April 29th, directly after his uncle's parole hearing. There's a big old pop-up down at the thing, and I can't see. For the same crime. After his uncle's board hearing, Lopez was convicted of first-degree murder in April of 2013 for the death of Tegan Hollingsworth. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, but he became eligible for parole following a Supreme Judicial Court decision that same year that made it unconstitutional to sentence those under the age of 18 to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He was 17 when the stabbing occurred. Lopez and Hollingsworth had an ongoing feud since they had been in middle school, according to the Massachusetts Parole Board. On June 25th of 2010 in Taunton, there was an argument involving Hollingsworth at Grampy's store. Lopez, his uncle, 24-year-old Irvin Cruz, and John Carlos Lopez began chasing Hollingsworth, according to the parole board. So these other grown-ass men
chased the little boy.
Chasing the 17-year-old.
Oh.
When they caught him, they beat and stabbed him 13 times.
The adults.
Once
Okay.
in his head, once in his right abdomen, and the remaining 11 stabbings in his back. The 17-year-old was with them. When the police found the 17-year-old, he was gasping for breath and saying, "I can't breathe," and he died at the hospital. During Lopez's time incarcerated, he participated in education programs through BU. He also already had been in a lower security facility for 18 months.
Yeah.
Thank you. In a unanimous decision, the parole board voted on October 7th to grant him parole to a sober house. Meanwhile, Cruz remains incarcerated. Prosecutors charged Cruz with second-degree murder under the joint venture theory, alleging Cruz was one of the two men who kicked and punched Hollingsworth to the ground before someone else stabbed him. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole.
Wow.
Cruz's lawyer said his client never intended for Hollingsworth to die.
How not? You stabbed him 11 times.
13 times.
13, you thought that he was going to just survive?
Right. During his time in prison, Cruz was found making home brew in 2020. He also, he's also working on getting his associate's degree. The board notes Mr. Cruz's educational pursuits and encourages him to complete his degree and establish a plan to maintain his sobriety long term. The board wrote in its September 23rd decision to deny him parole. He is currently living at MCI Shirley, will be allowed to ask for parole again in 2 years. Is this the little boy? Who's the young boy?
I thought there was a 14-year-old I don't know.
The 17-year-old stabbed the other 17-year-old
Yes. Oh, okay.
13 times, or he was involved in the crime of the other 17-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
John Carlos was serving a life sentence, but it was overturned in 2020. The Supreme Judicial Court said prosecutors failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that John Carlos was even present during the attack on the 17-year-old and ordered the lower court to enter a judgment of not guilty. So John Carlos, there's nobody there? Oh, okay. So who's who now?
I don't know, but that's terrible. That's a horrible story.
Etnid is who appeared. He's the 17-year-old that just recently appeared. But so he was granted parole.
Yeah.
Has been granted parole. Okay. Yeah. So Etnid has been granted parole. John Carlos, who was involved in it, was found not guilty. The uncle is still in prison.
Good.
Okay.
Because the uncle's a grown-ass man and should have known better.
The uncle's 24 years. Damn, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Staff member at Swansea School dies after alleged assault by a 14-year-old student.
I have been seeing this story all over the place and haven't had the time to read it. I'm very interested to see what the hell happened here.
A school's staff member died after an assault involving a 14-year-old student at a residential therapeutic school for students and young adults Wednesday night in Swansea, officials said.
Here it is right here, the clip of it happening now.
They are absolutely devastated. I spoke with a close family friend of the victim. He says he never felt that she was in danger here at the school.
A woman.
It never crossed my mind. Never thought of it. I couldn't believe when I got the call today.
And that call, it was heartbreaking that 53-year-old Amy Morrell had died. Investigators say a 14-year-old girl kicked her in the chest during a scuffle here yesterday. Meadow Ridge Academy is a residential therapeutic school. Investigators say the girl was trying to leave a dorm without permission, and Morrell, along with other staff, tried to stop her. Now, Andrew Ferrucci grew up with Morrell, and they were so close he considered her a relative. He is remembering her kindness tonight and the tragic circumstances surrounding her death.
It's a horrible accident.
What
You
happened?
get in a fight, you don't think you're going to hit someone and they're going to die right there. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a kid. So that
she
child's
kicked her in the
life is
chest.
probably ruined. Her life is gone. It's just a tragic situation.
And Andrew says the job at this school really gave Morrell purpose, and she liked the work she was
So the
doing.
child
here.
was
That
what?
14-year-old girl
I don't
now facing
understand.
assault and battery charges. The school said.
It's a school for special children.
Oh, okay.
And there was a scuffle, and the child kicked her in the chest.
Oh,
and she died.
Can I tell y'all that's one of my biggest fears?
What?
Special needs children.
Kicking you in the chest?
No,
Just
because
because
it's just
everyone's
just
story wilding out.
Yeah.
Remember that big one that beat that woman?
Yep,
down in
who
Florida that
attacked
time?
her and
Yeah.
Molly whopped her. They ended
Mauled
up
her.
he ended up going to jail or
Did he?
a special jail, I think, because he
Oh.
was already in the school for special kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Y'all remember Lenny and Amisa Men?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
What did you do? Snap somebody's neck, right?
Yeah.
real quick.
Real quick.
That was crazy. You're right.
Did by
That's scary.
mistake?
I've been scared since then too. Angel Wings Park is taking shape within the long-neglected Codman burial grounds, and this is
interesting.
scandalous.
So play the video first, I think,
Yeah.
Tristan. And then the story that's attached to it is a story from May. So it's just kind of explaining what is missing from the information in this video with Mike D's doing a reaction on it.
Yeah.
But the lady who is taking the video, she's pretty much saying that they're doing it on a burial
Is it a
ground.
lady?
You want to let them know where Angel Wings is before we play
Angel
the video?
Wings is right on Norfolk Street, right next to Syria Temple, going towards Codman Square.
Oh, really?
The cemetery.
Yeah, the cemetery.
I can't picture it in my head at all.
It's-
I can't see the
I was gonna say,
land.
It's a cemetery that I got my flat tire in front
Syria
of.
Temple.
It's right
Oh.
across from
What's that
what's
restaurant?
the restaurant?
Exact
That
Eden.
used to be- that
Taste
closed.
the Eden.
Oh,
Right
So
across
like
from
yeah.
Taste
really?
Yeah.
Interesting place.
Yeah.
Location.
Yeah. check
Here
it out.
is the video here.
Building a playground and a private cemetery.
That's crazy.
Construction equipment laying against tombstones.
That's
That building look familiar.
No, it's a man, I think.
Ain't this towards like Carmen? Going towards Carmen?
This is Dorchester. This is what the mayor's doing.
Forgot they had a
Problems
cemetery
on
over there in the
Mass
cut.
Ave, all type of crises in the city, and they building playgrounds on cemeteries on sacred land. They
Damn,
picked
how
up
y'all
these
feel
lands
about
to
this?
do this. Those
Taking
tombstones
up bodies
all the
is
way up to
crazy.
this gate.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
it's so out of context.
Completely and utterly out of context. When I first saw it, I went through the comments because I wanted to see. And what pointed out to me is the sheer and utter ignorance.
Yeah.
The full definition of ignorance without knowing.
Yeah.
Like nobody said, let me do a little bit of digging around to see
black
what
people don't
this
do that.
is.
Yeah.
So I did see that Councilor Worrell had posted in the comment the Dorchester Reporter report. So I went to the Dorchester Reporter report to see what it was saying. And go ahead with the article.
So the article comes from the Dorchester Reporter.
The Dorchester Reporter.
The Codman Burial Ground, a historic gem in the heart of Dorchester, is getting a good cleaning up as part of a new mission to serve the community with social space that complements the sacred resting places of Dorchester's early residents. The burial ground is located in the 80th block of Norfolk Street and has been buried in weeds and undergrowth for decades, largely putting out of mind to those in the neighborhood. But Second Church's Reverend Victor Price and Reverend Cliff Hersey never lost sight of the property that the church owns and for whom Codman Square is named. The Reverend Dr. John Codman left the 3.5 acres to the church for a burying ground upon his death in 1847. He is buried in a vault at the center of the grounds. We can't have wasted space. We can't leave this space unused and not useful, said Price. We want the community to see that it's an attractive and not a wasted space. I think it's going to really enhance our community. People can walk in, relax, and rest, and learn of the history that's there. We have put in small fences around the burial grounds, and they are to separate the sacred from the social, he said. We want to dismiss the sacred, or we don't want to dismiss the sacred or forget about it, but we want to keep it separate from the social aspects we are creating here. The project is a result of the Community Preservation Act funding program and a recipient of part of the allotment set for the larger historic restoration of the second church steeple and the Great Hall in Codman Square. The $350,000 first phase of the cemetery project will involve utilizing a vast space at the front of the lot that was never used for burials to create a children's playground, an amphitheater with a pergola for outdoor classrooms and performances, rain gardens, walking paths, and a recreational open space where area food trucks can park. The work also includes electrical work and water piping. The project ran into delays early on, causing an escalation in estimated costs of more than $100,000. Last summer, the work went out to rebid, and to everyone's delight, a new contractor, J.V. Morias, came in with a price lower than anticipated. Last fall, they went right to work, cleaning up the area and leveling out front space and starting on the new walking paths. We finished the design, and this is phase 1, and very soon the playground will come and be installed, and the pergola will be delivered soon, which will be for this stage, said Adunes Perez, operations manager at Second Church.
Yeah.
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 Everybody has been, the comment section was overwhelmingly like, Mayor Wu, how dare you let this happen? How dare you let this happen? And then there were so many people in between those comments that was like, it has nothing to do with the city. It's private owned. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
It's crazy how people are crazy.
How people just go away with things, but then
it's crazy how you sat here and lotioned your whole body.
What bothers me is I think that no, leave it alone. We just have to do a little bit more research, and we have to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Like if anybody had taken the time, first of all, ain't none of y'all knew that there was a burial ground there. All of a sudden, it's so sacred. How could we do anything? But y'all don't say nothing when you walking by and throwing trash in it, or you smoking in there, or you rolling around, you doing a little dirtiness and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nobody worries about the sacredity of something until you don't know what it is and they start doing something with it.
But most cemeteries I've been to, like, they have little parks and stuff inside.
And like they were like, why would you put a playground there? Why not?
It's better than an apartment. Go play with the ghost.
Casper.
Like I just really don't.
Like your kid's gonna be sitting there digging up the ground and finding hands and feet and stuff like that. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta cut it out.
That's my problem with Boston. We like to see jump too fast, not do the work.
Yeah. We don't take any time. It's more so of the reaction that you can get from this moment or this immediate reaction that people can get just by, saying things. They building a playground on the burial on somebody
right on top of people.
Somebody's grandma.
Yeah, somebody's grandma.
Somebody's grandma. Oh, Father Jesus.
But it is not. So there is a front space that is about an acre of land that nobody was ever buried on is where they're building this playground. I mean, a lot of people do find cemeteries to be very, relaxing, and they go and they sit in the cemeteries. Forest Hills Cemetery is very, very beautiful. People go up in there and they just kind of like hang out, picnic and stuff like that.
Weddings
have been in cemeteries.
Pictures.
Yep, all that, like movie nights and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I don't like a cemetery to hang out in. But
that's not
my vibe.
Yeah, it's not my vibe.
But that's cool. If that's what you like.
This is not going to do it.
And then this last story, Get Out. A Boston woman scares an intruder with screams and personal defense alarm. And this is what we were talking about the other day with, we need to have some kind of something on us, and she literally just has this thing. It's called a birdie. So a Boston woman believes her loud screams and a personal defense alarm on her keychain helped scare away an intruder. It's a story you'll only see on Boston 25 News and here on this where we are.
Where we're at right now.
we are right
currently.
now.
And see, that's another thing with the agorants. Just because you only see it on, no, it's content. It's king. 25 News.
Hannah Roth was working from home on Mass Ave in Boston South End on Tuesday around 9:45 a.m. That's when she heard a loud boom coming from her patio. She said a stranger kicked in a locked gate and was moving quickly toward her apartment. With everything I could, I started yelling and screaming, making myself bigger to be like, get out, get out. He started to stumble. I don't think he expected to see anyone at home.
Oh, wow. Here is the clip here. Tristan is putting
Make yourself
it
big,
on.
Hannah.
You just got to make it big at this point. And put the little... What do I do on?
Oh, put up the level, please.
Oh, yes. I'll put it
Help
on.
scare him away.
Oh.
Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas on scene in the South End, where police are searching for an intruder kicked in this back patio door and gave a woman working from home the scare of her life. She believes a pocket-sized alarm attached to her keychain helped scare him away.
It's scary being alone, working at home as a woman.
Just 1 month after moving to Boston's South End,
Somehow he was able to kick it down.
Hannah Roth locked eyes with a stranger who broke into her locked back patio and was moving quickly toward her apartment.
The moment that I saw him, I just kind of, in like full gear, was with everything I could, yelling and screaming and like making myself bigger to be like, get out, get out.
Roth darted outside to chase after the man, who also entered her garage on Tuesday morning. She then reached for a tool to activate a siren even louder than her screams.
And it makes a really high-pitched noise, and so I just thought that would solidify, like, don't come back here.
She believes her Birdie personal defense alarm
I don't know
got
if
the
that was
message
it.
across to the man who ran away from the backside of her apartment on Mass Ave that faces the Hurley School.
I was afraid the next day waking up at 9:45, like, with something.
But I'm glad that she had something because people don't usually have anything. So whatever you got to get, all I crack, crack, the little taser, scratch, scratch.
Yeah. Scratch, scratch. I told you when I saw the little girl leaving the school, cracking her taser at everybody, I was afraid. So
A taser is much more effective.
I got to get one of
You
those.
need a permit though, and they don't give them out
You
easily.
don't need a permit. You just got to buy it not online.
Alleged.
You got to go to a... No, you could go down to any gun shop and just purchase one.
Really? You don't have to register? Do you have to register it or anything?
No.
No, we keep asking this question.
No, you don't. You don't have to register it.
No.
We looked it up.
Or pepper spray. Just the gun.
Just the gun.
Just the gun. Yeah.
All right.
I stayed at a mental... I thought it was a mental facility in Framingham. I stayed at a motel in Framingham where the bolt chain lock was noticeably recently repaired.
So what you think? Somebody busted down the door?
Kicked in the 4-4?
My, that's scary.
That is
That's
very
why you
scary.
gotta watch them videos about tell you what to do when you go to a hotel. How you gotta put a chair up under the thing and all kind of stuff. You gotta stay in there by yourself.
Oh God, I don't want to do that.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm a
afraid.
hotel by myself. So.
I do the hanger by the door though in the hotel.
What do you do?
I do.
What's the hanger?
You put the hanger like essentially it presses against the handle.
Yeah.
And so they can't turn it because it will lean on the wall.
Oh.
Tell me about that trick. That's crazy.
And you know I already got a towel underneath the door. So.
Don't come in here.
Put the towel on the door and blow into the tube with the air freshener on there.
That was college.
Used to do that. Anyhow, that has been the local round the way news.
When we come back, we'll be talking to Cheryl Jean about Fashion Week here in Boston. So keep it locked right here. Right here. Right here.
Right, yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are now listening to Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously. The best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Looking for a meaningful way to engage with your community and make a difference? Volunteer with the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program and help prevent Medicare fraud. Visit masmp.org. This project is supported by a grant from the U.S. Administration for Community Living.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Body better get her cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it because I'm out here popping mine. Don like this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at SparkFMOnline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Look at this, Tristan. Good morning. Spark FM Online, number one for Urban and Caribbean. I sent you a message. Hey! Yeah, we got a WhatsApp chat group here on Spark FM Online. We're going to make some signage so that you guys can join our WhatsApp group, find out about any information that's going on in the city and all the good things. And you can chat with us right from WhatsApp. If anytime you are listening on the radio and you're like, hey, I want to talk to those people over there, you can just WhatsApp us and we'll be able to talk to you back. And that's what we're going to do here.
You could drop a voice note.
Oh, drop a voice note.
Right.
Tell us how much
voice
you like.
notes on the iPhone.
What you mean?
I don't know how to do it.
WhatsApp?
On a regular voice note?
Yeah.
You just press the microphone.
It don't work. Mine don't work.
What do you mean it don't work?
I can't do it. I never can do it.
There's two of them, so you're probably hitting the wrong one. Mm-hmm.
So one microphone is talk to text.
Yeah.
And the other one is how you do stuff. Okay, so yeah, the bottom one, the one that's in the message thing is the voice to text. That one gets me up all the time. If you want to leave a voice note, you got to go to the little signs and leave this audio thing right here. And that way it starts. Say, okay, stop here. And then you press this plus sign right here. And then you scroll to where it says audio. Yeah, and that's how you leave a little voice note.
Thank you.
Yes. I was just giving Cheryl some time so she get her camera up and ready. See, a little delay. You see what I did there? Boy, I tell you.
By the way, I hate a voicemail. But I will do a voicemail.
Do people still leave voicemails other than bill collectors?
Oh, they do.
I feel like they do.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
I
My mother
hate
says
it.
you didn't call if you didn't leave a voicemail.
No, I have 35 now, and they're all from bill collectors that need to leave me be. I am a working woman.
Girl, delete them.
I'm gonna do it right now. Anyways, now that we're up and ready to go, we want to just welcome to Spark FM Cheryl Jean. How are you doing, Miss Fashion?
Thank you. I'm good. And thank you so much.
No, so I mean, I'm glad that we were able to get you in, and I'm sorry about the miscommunication, but you do have a great event coming up. And before we get into that, I was just asking her about Fashion Week, because we're in the middle of Caribbean Fashion Week.
Yes.
We are in the middle of other types of fashion weeks that I've been seeing around town and things like that. So is October Fashion Month?
Officially for myself, I'll say it's Fashion Month.
Okay.
Because there's so many fashion weeks happening. I usually dub it Fashion Month for me because that's when I'm starting to work on all the events that has to do with fashion month, with fashion.
And how your fashion tried and true all the way.
Thank you.
From the rooter to the tutor. How how long have you been, is fashion has always been a part of your life or did you develop into that later?
It has always been a part of my life. From my mom, is fashionista. My mom is actually 90. She'll be 90 this year. We're going to have a great celebration for her.
And your mom's from where?
We're from Haiti. My mom's from Haiti. We're Haitian. And she loved clothes. From when I remember from when I was 4 or 5, I had my own seamstress. All my clothes were being made for every event that I was going to. We would have our bows, the little ruffled dresses, and everything. So I feel like a lot of my fashion instinct and how my passion for fashion comes from my heritage and my mom and my father. He loves shoes. He loves suits. He just loved to dress, and we just love to dress.
Caribbean people getting a fashion bag.
Yeah. Oh, we do. we would dress to go to the grocery store. We would dress to go to school. So So that's where it basically started from, my love of fashion. But I've been in the fashion field here in Boston for 30 plus years.
Wow.
It's a young girl. all your life you've been in fashion.
All my life I have been in fashion.
So what is going on what is going on now? Style Fashion Week?
So it's actually Fierce Styles.
Fierce Styles,
Fashion Week. So Fierce Style is a brand fashion show that I started, I want to say 17 years ago in Boston. The show ran, we started the show, the first show was at Roxbury Community College. Part of the concept of the show was to really bring in designers in the community, models in the community, anyone that wanted to be a part of the fashion world, and we created this space for them. And we ran the show for close to like 7 years, for 7 to 8 years. Took a pause for a minute. We came back last year. Everyone was, because I had been in the fashion industry, everyone was just saying, when is Fierce Styles coming back? When is it happening again? I took the time to kind of, sometimes when you're doing something for such a long time, we had featured so many designers in Boston. We were doing the show every single year from 2007. Stopped for a little bit around 2018. Took some time for me to work on different entities. I was a part of Boston Caribbean Fashion Week, which is happening now. I have been a part of Rhode Island Fashion Week, and I have been a part of Boston Fashion Week. So I've worked in every single fashion week or every entity in Boston.
Let me stop right there. Is Boston known for fashion? Because I know the fashion people. I know you. I know the Racines.
Yes,
Altheas and things like that. And then oftentimes in passing, I'll see these other large fashion shows, mostly from following Racine. I see where she goes all the time. Is that something that Boston is really known for? Is their fashion?
We are known for it now. Boston has fashion. We are fashion.
Yeah.
In the past, we've had Boston Fashion Week.
Yeah.
There's always been a Boston Fashion Week.
Okay.
I think what happens is a lot of our people, a lot of our communities didn't really know that this was really happening.
Yeah.
So I think those of us that started these entities, we want to make sure that we're bringing everyone in the fold to say this is happening and this is where it's happening.
Yeah.
And so when we go certain different places, they're like, oh, the Boston's not known for fashion, but now it's getting to be there, and we are known for fashion, and because of October. You might as well just coin it.
Fashion month. Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing for me. But it's known. It's known. So now we're doing so many. You see, you were at the congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much,
and you see that we are getting there.
Yeah.
And we, I think that was a part of me wanting to have the staple of Fierce Style fashion show in the beginning. It's because I wanted to make sure that we are seeing that those that are in the community are seen in the fashion world.
So in this fashion show, how many designers are going to be in this one?
So in this fashion, this is particularly a fashion week.
Okay.
So
all right.
So the entity of it was 2 years ago. We started the fashion show over.
Yeah.
Moved over into a kids fashion show. So
Nice.
we do have a kids and teen fashion show component. To, oh my God, they're adorable. Oh,
My Zanaya is in there.
Yes,
She rocks the runway.
She does.
She gets on the runway. So
my girl.
Creating that space to have the kids and teen fashion show within the brand was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Then last year what we did was, and this will round off the fashion week, I was just thinking of like, what would be the next thing we did once we did the kids show? Now we have a men's show, we have a kids show. I was like, let's have an all menswear show.
Oh,
So
nice.
what happens
Yeah.
with the male models, it's always when we've been in the field, what do we put on them? Let's just put them in the scene. Let's just put, that's not right. Like there are, clothing
that are intentionally
And
male for men.
Men are starting to really be about their fashion.
So, so last year I started the first all men's wear fashion show in Boston.
I wanna go to
Because it
that.
had never been done. We launched it. It was well received. Well received. So when I finished that component last year, I was just, okay, Cheryl, what do you have? Let's just blend everyone together.
Yeah.
And what we did was we came with the factor of let's together bring the fashion week together and put everything under the entity of the fashion week itself. So
So how many days is?
It's 4 days.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so excited, y'all. I don't
And
even
when
know
is it?
that. It starts October 23rd.
Okay.
Next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday.
All
It
right.
goes all the way to Sunday, October 26th.
Oh, wow.
So it's a full week of
When
fashion.
the men's show is.
Everyone's
That's
looking.
the one I'm going to.
Yes.
See what she.
So the first day, I want to really, really shout out my team. We have
Yeah.
a great team.
Yes, please.
It's myself, Leah, Sophia, and Janelle. Together, we are bringing in the fashion week and been together, really putting the components together and the whole show together. Sponsors, we have some great sponsors. We have Unplug and Unwind, which is a fragrance and home scent. We'll have that in our gift bags. We have Give and Glow, which is an organization that supports families in the community by bringing in to shelters. They are bringing in makeup artists. They are doing spaces to create self-care for families.
Very nice.
I love that.
Yeah, we have Bogo
Split.
one of our
I just
sponsors.
met her the other day. Shout out to
They
her.
are phenomenal,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
You can't talk Boston fashion without Bogo
Without
Split.
Bogo.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now, you can't. We have Warehouse 11, which is going to house our last final show.
Okay.
And then we have two more, which is Queen Sips, which is an entrepreneurship new catering service, who's going to be catering the opening event. Finally, we have Remedy. Remedy is my son's. Reggie.
Oh, yes. Big shout out to what a phenomenal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Reggie. Hi, JD.
Hi, Reggie.
He is launching. He's not launching the tea company because he's already launched the tea company. He's going to launch his first tea from the tea
good.
line. So,
I love a tea.
yeah.
Oh,
So
I love
we'll
it.
be able to taste. So we'll start off. The opening night will feature meeting the team, learning more about the whole week.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do with opening night is to have a conversation with the founders, the founders of other fashion weeks. So we are gonna bring in Rhode Island Fashion Week founder Yemi, Mass Fashion Week founder Megan, and then we're gonna also bring in the founder of Icon Awards.
Okay.
Baba Zadi, he'll be there, and then myself has Fashion Week founder, and we're gonna have this whole conversation like, how do someone start their own fashion week?
Yeah.
What's a good component to put in? Like, how to really build your fashion week?
Because it's not an oversaturated market, is it? Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not an oversaturated market. It is a market that anyone can really do, but you can do it in different components. But it's good,
there's so
it's
many
good
different themes that you can do.
You can do,
yeah.
right? So I felt like it was good to talk to those that are founding, right, that are doing it, and let's give it out.
Yeah.
We don't keep information here. We give it out to others. That particular night, we'll have our PR company for that night is Age Co. They're sponsoring the whole event and putting it together.
Wow.
We'll have our resident DJ Firestarter is the official DJ.
DJ Firestarter.
Yeah, he's actually the official DJ for the whole Fashion Week. He actually has been with me since inception. He was at the first Freestyle show. And then so we'll move over into the menswear.
Yeah, and by the way, opening night is sold out.
Opening night sold out. Yeah.
Why sold out?
It's sold out.
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I sold out.
So it is sold out because I'm hoping that everyone wants to hear what we're about to talk about, wants to hear about the Fashion Week. Yeah. I do have a guest list, so if anyone wants to inbox me, we'll talk about that, but it's actually sold out now. And excited about that, and we'll have press there and definitely everyone there to really kind of like bring everyone together. Then we'll move over to our menswear show. Which is going to be at the Western Museum.
And you have some really great locations on this. I was just looking at them.
It was very good, very curated. We thought about like how to move around the city and and be intentionally where we're putting this particular spaces. And we want to bring people into spaces that they can use after. Like, here we go. This is a space that you can use it for other. We want to say, this is how you do it too. It's not, we're not keeping it. We're just like, this, you can do
not gatekeeping it, but you should also look at this space for yours.
There you go. So the menswear, we have some great designers. We have Dap Lux. We have Tailor Fit. So we will bring in some suits to the runway.
Like it.
Crazy Good, which is a urban fit designer, Boston-based. Orenda's clothing. They actually were there's two designers that came out of Mass Art, and then her clothing and Orenda's designers. They are actually going to be featured in both. So they'll be doing the menswear, and then they'll be doing the final show.
And the menswear one is literally all menswear, or would you have like females wearing menswear as well?
So cute. That is so cool. You asked that. I love that question. We did that last year.
Yeah.
We had models, female models and male models. This year, we just was like, no.
Oh, man.
This is going to be
I'm down for that either way, because you know what? I do love to see women figure out how to feminize menswear.
Yes.
Like, even your jacket is a little over, but it looks so like stylish.
You can put it
together.
Brandy and Monica are going on tour, the Boys Mind
Do you
tour.
see that?
Oh.
The theme for that is menswear.
It's like tailored suit.
Really?
It's phenomenal.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Oh, it's dope. You should look it up. And I'm trying to figure out which city I'm going to go meet them at. So we'll be doing the menswear show. We're bringing in a hairstylist, so we'll be doing their hair too.
Oh, good.
Whoever has braids or dreads. And we're bringing a barber in to really groom the men. So we want to bring the whole aesthetic in. It's not just you're just seeing the runway. You're going to see everything.
Put us down for that one. Put us down for that one.
Dandyism. Dandyism?
Yes. So part of the concept was that this year. I want to actually next year go heavier into that and the concept of bringing that into Boston. So next year I'm really thinking of how deep can we go with that as far as styling, the look itself. So yes, that's actually my notes. Love that. Nice. And so we'll be finishing off for the third day, not night, I keep saying that. The third day we'll be going to BOGO Split. So we're gonna go to the Business of Fashion workshop. So that workshop, what we wanted to do was bring the team. So now we're going to bring the team to you. We're going to bring our DJ. We'll bring our model coordinator, our hair team, myself. We're going to speak, how do you do your own production? Not just your own fashion week. As a designer, as a person, how do you bring your own production to life? The components. I say to everyone, you cannot have a fashion show without a DJ. Why not talk to the DJ?
Yeah.
Why not have him, answer questions. How does he feel about what's the difference putting together a fashion show?
This is Mr. Fashion-O over here, okay? Because just now when you said DJs in fashion, I said, oh, there's that one.
There you go. Like, you guys are good too. And the thing is, there's a difference between curating music for a fashion show versus playing.
Yeah.
A whole different. Let's have that conversation, So we're going to have the team come on board and we're going to have a discussion. Then we're closing off everything at Warehouse 11, which will be in Somerville. The designers we're showcasing will be Her Style Lady, fashion trend class, which is myself, which is my clothing line that I launched.
Oh.
That one's going to be featured. Ty Scott is coming in from New York. We'll have Liza Clothing who'll be with us. So we'll have 6 to 7 designers to round off the closing, and then we'll still bring our sponsors will be there. Another sponsor that we have for the whole fashion week is Topo Chico, so we'll have water, we'll have drinks, we'll have and that is us. We are gonna be lively for the whole week.
Yeah.
It is our first fashion week for the Fierce Style brand. And we just like, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm excited. I don't even know what else to say.
That sounds, like that
I'm
sounds
excited
like a
about
really
it
good
too.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah, and good for you. I mean, and I know that this can't be easy to do. We were talking to who were we talking to yesterday, and we were saying like doing things, like for a bunch of days, like is really really hard. So
Althea.
Yeah.
3-4 days of fashion with
Yeah.
different shows, different themes, different things going on. Like I commend you guys.
Yeah, because you have to make it not just fashion. You want to make it incorporative. You want to make it interactive, so that they're coming to see fashion. It is about the runway, or at the end of the day.
Right.
But you want to do. My biggest thing is it's important to do the education component.
Yeah.
How do you learn? How do you do this so that we can open the doors for this? Like anyone that wants to do.
Because there's so many young designers that are on the rise now.
Yeah.
We went to a fashion show earlier this year that was all like high school designers, and they had.
Oh my God, they were so amazing.
Yeah. It's just like, oh my God, how do you even know this at such a young age? So this is
the
good that
creative part of it.
Opening these avenues for them.
And that's the same thing with my line, Fashion Trend Class, the line that I've launched.
Fashion Trend Class?
Yes, yep. You can actually follow us. It's called FTC Signature Line.
Okay.
We actually launched at Rhode Island Fashion Week. So within my line, on my team, I have 2 young interns. One of them is from LaSalle College, and the other one we met her through an organization, a girls' organization, brought both of them on, and they're helping to create the line.
Yeah.
And they'll always be on the runway, and every runway that I'm on, they'll be on there for. There you go, fashion. Those are our pieces that we created.
Very nice.
The pieces itself is very thinking about what do you have. Sustainability is very important when you're looking at the pieces. So these are shirts.
Yeah.
What you may have a shirt in your closet. How can you revamp it?
That's me right now. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this.
Yeah, you have a blazer in your closet. How can you revamp it? You can hire seamstress, hire us to do it, and just revamp the looks. We have the crop looks.
Yeah.
Really love some of the pieces. I love the crop looks that we have. We took a trench and we really revamped the trench and and then because I'm a stylist too. Yeah. I love to take the pieces and style it in so many different ways because not everyone can wear something the same or want to wear something the same.
Yeah.
So we're excited about the line.
I'm excited about all of this.
Yeah.
It's very good again to talk about fashion here in Boston because for a while I was like, I don't know what everybody be doing. Everybody be crazy. But there is an industry here and it is thriving. It is good.
It is great.
From what we know is diverse because we see a lot of people from that look like us and that are also West Indian or Caribbean or from somewhere from the diaspora that really out here doing the damn thing. Shout out to Bondage too. Out there doing her thing.
Yes.
So, it's good to know that we are very well rounded here in Boston. I love that.
Very much.
So back to the business.
Yes.
The fashion show starts on the 26th.
Nope, it starts on the 23rd.
The 23rd to the 26th.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday on the 26th. It rounds
the big
everything
one.
off.
Okay.
Everything that you need to know is on the link tree. I've made it very easy. You click that
love
link
that.
tree. You press. You see, there's a welcome message from me.
Yeah.
On there, on the welcome message, you'll hear all the spaces that we're going to be creating and we're going to be presenting. Then on there, you get all the ticket links for 2 of the events are free. That's one of the things about me.
Which one is the ones that is free?
The one that is sold out.
Damn it!
And the business of fashion. Tickets for the 2 fashion shows, $25. Well, I've made it. Everything I do, I make it accessible.
Oh, that is good, girl.
Very good.
Made it as accessible as I can.
As possible.
Tickets have been on sale for 2 to 3 months now. Day of tickets will go up by 10, but that is the day of because I've given the ticket opens for a good 3 months.
Yeah.
So I tell everyone, get them now until 12 a.m.
Yeah.
And then after that, you on
and
your
then
own.
after that,
We don't know
I'll
what
meet
to
you at the
tell
door. And I welcome
See you after.
I welcome everyone to this particular event because I feel like one of the things that we're doing is just being innovative. We are being in the forefront of creating a new world of as far as like fashion and being inclusive, bringing everybody in and saying one of the things I really want to say is you can do it too.
Yeah.
Everything that you see here, it's possible for you to do it. I think that's one of the biggest things. And then another thing with Fierce Styles, the brand itself, we just love fashion and want to have fun.
Yeah.
I want to have fun and enjoy
fashion is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be
yeah.
an expression of who you are. So I'm excited about this. The 23rd to the 26th. Make sure that you guys go to our link tree. We posted it all in the comment section, and we'll also post it on our social media pages. Just so you guys know, we want you guys to have a good experience in life.
And you
here.
will have fun.
Yes.
Get out, have fun, learn things, see
and,
things.
You know, and these we try to make them ready to wear so that you can talk to designers to purchase. Wherever boutique that we're going, we're gonna make sure that it's accessible for whoever wants to buy a piece. But and then it's just gonna be fun. We're gonna curate a playlist, a soundtrack. So another thing about it, because I'm a stylist, you will get through our pages, our social media pages. I am curating a style board for each of the events. If you're looking for something to wear, go on our page. You'll see a style board.
I love a style board.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I gotta go to Instagram. Like, how do I dress
go on
business
there, you'll
casual?
see our style series that I created, and then we're gonna create a soundtrack with our DJ. So when you're getting ready, you can be listening to our music and know what you're gonna be listening to after the show.
Yeah, I like
So
when
everything.
get ready music.
Me too. Thank you, Cheryl. It's been an awesome time because this is so great, and we are, this is especially coming off of Althea's Fashion Week and into this one for those of us that are into how to dress nice and to feel good. This is where it's your time to shine, especially with fall, having all of the fun fall fashion. Yes, I love a layer. We do got to pay some bills, but make sure that you guys click on the link in our comment section. Make sure you guys follow us. We'll post the pictures and everything about it later on today. Cheryl, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You so much for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
I know.
I will definitely love to come back. Maybe Racine and I do style tips.
Absolutely.
We talked about
yes,
that.
we definitely
love that
did.
part.
And
So
Racine has contacted me too. I got to make sure
And,
that I get
and
back
we
to you.
need that.
Yes, we do. Because somebody asked me if my sweatshirt got shoulder pads. Yes, it do.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it do. All right, people.
I'm an animal print fanatic. It's horrible.
We're going to go pay some bills and we'll be right back. Keep it locked right here. National and entertainment news coming up next. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning.
Thank you.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark FM online.
Your number one local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Don't let biased algorithms or degree screens or exclusive professional networks or stereotypes. Don't let anything keep you from discovering the half of the workforce who are stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time to tear the paper ceiling and see the stars beyond it. Find out how you can make stars part of your talent strategy at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Boston, get ready to be inspired. From October 15th through the 18th, Boston Caribbean Fashion Week is back. 4 electrifying nights of runway, culture, and pure celebration. From Roxbury to the seaport, experience the flair of designers from Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, and Dominican Republic, and beyond. Bringing the Caribbean roots to Boston. This is where fashion meets heritage, where style tells a story. Secure your spot now at bostoncfw.com. That's Boston Caribbean Fashion Week, October 15th through the 18th. Don't miss it. Visit bostoncfw.com for more information.
Get ready to celebrate the brilliance and resilience that make Boston shine. On October 24th, ABCD's Community Hero Celebration at the Westin Copley Place honors 18 community heroes whose spirit and dedication uplift their neighbors every day. We'll also induct media trailblazer Karen Holmes Ward and partnership catalyst Bob Elias into the ABCD Hall of Fame, recognizing their brilliance, resilience, and lifelong commitment to community. Be part of this inspiring evening that supports ABCD programs, helping families thrive. Get your tickets or become a sponsor now at abcdheroes.org. Again, that's abcdheroes.org.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
There's some beautiful music.
What is it?
How come half my head is chopped off?
You think every song sounds like that?
What?
Ringer.
Ringer. That thing is ringer.
What do they sound like? Start that song over. Start that song over right now and tell me if you do something like ringer. Do it, Tristan.
A little bit. Rigger.
See, it's definitely right. Where do you keep getting cups from?
I noticed that.
Downstairs, Finn's Fusion. Ginger tea, fresh brewed ginger tea every morning.
That's why I need to go to Walmart. I need to get cups.
I need to go to Walmart too. So let's go to that.
Yeah, let's go to places.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Spark FM Online, where we start the conversation knowing you guys are listening. And how are you today on this fine evening?
Good.
With that said, it is. I didn't know what we was doing. That's why I was trying to figure it out. It's time for our national news. Parents of slain U.S. Israeli hostage fear losing their son forever as Hamas fails to return remains. Oh, they want the remains too?
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to be returning hostages and the remains of the hostages that they
killed. Why do they think that they still have those?
I don't know, but they just want.
I'm not being casual about somebody's body and life, but this has been going on for what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
When did the person die, and why do you believe that they still have it housed somewhere?
I don't know. That's so sad. It's their young son.
I know that's awful. That is absolutely awful, but I just don't see how it makes I don't see it.
Yeah.
The parents of American hostage who remains are still in Gaza described the torturous days waiting for his return by Hamas. That's gotta feel an awful feeling.
Yeah.
We came here on Sunday prepared to receive him on Monday. And as the day went by, only 4 hostages were released, and our son wasn't amongst them. It was devastating. The late IDF platoon commander is one of 2 deceased Americans whose remains have not been returned by Hamas under the first stage of a peace agreement brokered by President Donald Trump. Orna, appearing alongside Omer's father, Ronan Nutura, said the terror group has kept families on edge by refusing to announce whether another release will take place. We stay awake all night because they usually have been brought back to Israel after midnight and only identified by 3 or 4 a.m. So all the families are holding their breath for us, only to realize that he still is not back. And now Hamas is saying that they can't release any others. Hamas has failed to meet the terms of Trump's peace plan, falling short of its pledge to return all deceased hostages to Israel. There's something else happening here. This is from Fox News, so I know it's not the full story. But I was hearing yesterday that something about this peace deal is already coming apart.
Unraveling?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Peace deal unraveling. The world Donald Trump fragile peace deal. Let me see. Trump's Gaza deal may be historic but falls short. I don't know what any of this means. So the airstrikes have stopped. Surviving Israeli hostages have been released and returned to their families, where hundreds of Palestinians in Israel prison have been returned to theirs. How and when the rest of Donald Trump's Mideast deal unfold isn't entirely clear. In the past few days, there have been moments when it seems this tentative agreement could still unravel. Yet in an era when conflict seems endless, even a tenuous peace deserves some fanfare. But to declare an end to the 2-year Gaza war, as Trump did Tuesday, as the historic dawn of a new Middle East, widely overstates what the ceasefire deal delivers. And this is how I just don't never believe and can never give that man any props, because I don't think that anything that he has ever done that seems to be real is actually real. We also know and have found out that this peace deal that he has made between Hamas and Israel was the peace deal that Biden had made, and Donald Trump had a sit down with Benjamin Netanyahu and told him, maybe you shouldn't do it right now until I get into office, and then I could be the hero and you can nominate me for the Nobel Peace Prize, even though this is not going to be what it thinks it is. So
who said it was?
This is just all crazy. Though it has, for now, stopped the bloodshed in a particularly violent and painful conflict in the Middle East, this is just one episode in what is a decades-long dispute that remains largely unsolved. And the fact that everybody's praising Donald Trump for brokering a end of the war is so not reading the room.
I just saw a post that said maybe Scandal was a documentary. Where is B613?
I said that the other day.
I say it every day. I say, where is B613? I don't understand why we are here without B613.
It is insane to me that America, after all of these years, do not have provisions in place to stop this from happening. And it is happening, and there's nothing we can do about it, and it is over.
Yeah.
I was watching, I gotta find that clip today because I want y'all to know how serious this shit is over here that we have going on over here. But it's crazy. It is crazy, and unfortunately, I just don't feel like those people will receive the child back.
No.
I don't see why they would be holding that. That's not a hostage anymore, right?
No, it's remains.
Yeah.
He
But that
died
was
like
part
a
of the-
dog.
Oh, Jesus
no,
Christ.
I mean,
No,
press
not
that
that
button.
one.
That, let me press that one.
Aye.
Damn.
Who is he talking about? Charlie Kirk?
I don't know. Maybe yourself.
Oh. Hey.
Monday.
Foreshadow. Nestle to cut 1,600 jobs as part. Nestle, sorry, to cut 1,600 jobs as part of a cost-saving initiative. Ain't they too much chocolate in the world for Nestle to be cutting all them people?
No, it's a chocolate shortage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They better go to Grenada.
Shit, they get a cocoa.
Okay,
Cacao.
nibs.
Yeah, that's terrible. So what are we supposed to do? Go to Grenada?
Yeah.
Oh, Tristan, we gotta talk.
Yeah, Tristan.
Is that's probably in the Caribbean. It probably affects the
Don't
Caribbean.
spend
huh?
that $400 on the bartender. Yeah.
Man, you don't know now.
Man, is so so we talk about it later. Nestle. I don't want to see anything with Robert F. Kennedy in it. And if he has something to do with this story, then who keeps getting these stories from Boston?
That's all that's in the thing. Two, Robert Kennedy's wife, she's an actress. She was on The View earlier this week, and she was trying her best to defend him in so many ways. And them View women was giving it to her, and she was trying to give it back. But it was a very, very interesting exchange.
Why did they have her? They had her there on that was a setup.
Well, she has a book that she just wrote.
Nobody cares
and
about
she wanted
that,
to come promote her book, so she wanted to come onto The View, and she went on there, and they was giving it to her. They were like, we recognize that it's not you and it's your husband, but she was really trying to defend him, and it was just like,
she's a young girl.
You can't defend him because what you marry him for in the first place?
And what she say?
She was just like, because Sonny was like, he's the least experienced person to ever hold that, whatever. And she was like, yeah, but Obama had somebody in there who wasn't experienced either. And Sonny was like, yeah, but at least that person worked in the health field. Like, this guy didn't even work in the health field. And she was like, well, but this, and she was trying to like get back, but they were giving it to her.
Good. I want more journalists to start attacking these people a little bit heavier.
They want to have more Republicans or left, more of those people onto The View. But they were like, but they won't come on. They're like, they won't come on.
Because they have no excuse for doing the type of things that they do. Let's listen to a little bit of the of Kennedy's wife. She looks like a Karen.
Him do.
She's an actress she's a comedian.
1 second.
Is she?
Dedicated his career to suing big corporations because of toxins that have been affecting people's health, I should say. So, for instance, Monsanto. He was part of the team that sued Monsanto because of Roundup, a pesticide that was causing cancer.
With GMOs.
Right.
I know that.
He sued DuPont. He sued Exxon. And he sued these companies for health reasons because they were causing health problems.
But the problem, respectfully, is that your husband is the least qualified Department of Health and Human Services head that we've had in history.
I do not.
I think that's a very dangerous.
Why is he less qualified than an economist?
I think
How is that
he
possible?
is less
He has
qualified.
spent his career studying toxins, studying people's health, fighting for one guy who was using Roundup for his job.
He has also spread a lot of misinformation, a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, and I think it's just a very dangerous thing. And I say it with the utmost respect.
Some of it's good, and some of it's not. That's the point.
Well, listen, we all have different views here.
Yes.
She was trying so hard, and she had to like. You could tell that she was trying to choose her words and what she said very, very carefully. And because it sounds like she really isn't probably aligned with a lot of the things that he says, but he's her husband and she has to defend him or whatever. So they didn't talk about her book at all. They didn't even get to that. But it's just like, you shouldn't have came here.
Why is she still married to him?
They've been married for a while.
She's a pretty
was on
girl.
Parks and Recreation, I think.
Oh,
she's
because
a
she looks
comedic
very
actress.
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's done a few comedy shows. It was just, it's just a mess.
They should have her play his wife on SNL. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know what I want.
Would she even go on there? I don't know.
She will support her book.
Yeah.
You know, stupid. I don't like her. Some survivors after U.S. strikes another suspend drug boat in the Caribbean. I did see.
They hit another one?
Yeah, they hit another one. This one had a couple of Trinidadians on it, I believe. I was listening to messages or an interview with his family, one of the Trinidadian people that was on there. It wasn't clear if he was part of a cartel or not. They said that his family said that he wasn't, but he wanted to come back home to Trinidad, so they was going. I don't know what was going on, but. This
where
whole
was the
thing.
Strike? Where was this hit?
I'm not sure. Somewhere in the Caribbean. However, for me, you know what this feels, what it's giving? It's giving Battleship. It really is giving Battleship.
You sunk my Battleship.
We're not looking at who's on the boat. We're not confirming if they are drug cartels. There's no confirmation of identities or anything on those boats. And you're just blowing them up in the water. I feel like they're just sticking a pin like, oh, there goes one, B-17, bap. Like, that's what they're doing. I think it's crazy. Who this black man is? He got a position?
Yeah, but he just retired from whatever it is.
Sir, he's
Again,
going to get
no
fired
reason, but
anyway.
two sources familiar with the matter tell CNN that tensions had been simmering between him and Defense Secretary Hegseth. According to these sources, Hegseth did not believe the admiral was moving quickly or aggressively enough against drug traffickers. Joining me now is CNN senior military analyst, former NATO Supreme Allied Commander, and retired Admiral James DeVritis. Admiral, thanks for being here. So sources also say that Admiral Halsey has raised concerns about the mission against Venezuela and the attacks on drug boats or alleged drug boats. How surprised are you that he's stepping down less than a year into his posting, which I understand usually are kind of 3-year
because he knew there was
postings?
F shit going on. He was like, nope,
They
not
are.
me.
And Anderson, before I was the Supreme Allied Commander in NATO, I had that job. I had that job for 3 years. So I know U.S. Southern Command very well. I think there's 3 explanations kind of out there as to why he would suddenly depart. And it is surprising to see what's called a combatant commander leave after only a year. Typically 3 years. I was NATO commander for 4 years. It's very odd to see this. I think, number one, he could have a personal issue, a medical issue, a family issue that he doesn't want to share. Number 2, he could be getting pushed out by the administration. Pete Hegseth came into office and fired the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, the chief of naval operations, many senior officers. Admiral Halsey could be part of that. Or number 3, what you alluded to and what some sources are saying, he had discomfort with the attacks against these drug boats. Certainly I could understand any of those 3 reasons. But final thought, if you are a senior military officer, you're given an order that you do not believe is right or legal or appropriate or doesn't conform with policy, you have the choice always of resigning as opposed to executing it.
What do you make of these strikes? I mean, is this something, as you said, you were commander in this region for 3 years. Is this something that's ever been done before? Does it follow, protocol or law?
I have not.
So they don't know the reason why he has actually resigned.
Yeah, he just abruptly resigned.
What is this wasn't in the stories, but I just put it in there, Tristan, right under this story. Pete Hegseth, because we were just talking about him, he did some stipulations on the Hegseth changes Pentagon press policy.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Did we? And all of them came together and put together a thingy. I must have stepped up.
We read the joint release from all of them.
So what did he do? Because I don't think I heard that one.
They can't report anything on the Army or any of the armed forces. They can't report anything on the armed forces until he himself approves it.
Oh wow.
So they're in the Pentagon, they're set up in the Pentagon and they're in there covering things that happen with the Army and the Navy and whatever. They can't put any of those stories out until he approves them.
And I said that if they can still investigate it or put it out, but they'll be known as a security or safety risk or something like that. Why is this okay? Why are we okay
because
to
they
say
have things
this?
to hide.
They walked out.
Yep, they all walked out.
They all walked out with their stuff in here.
They packed up their stuff. They walked out. They made that joint statement, including Fox News.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were like, no, we're not complying with that. We've always reported on the military and whatever happens. We won't report. Of course, we won't report
Isn't this
anything that we're
part
not supposed to.
of like? Isn't this a major rule here? It's the first freaking amendment.
But not only that, but who has released any secrets as much as Pete Hegseth since he took office?
Exactly. His drunken ass has already put all of our coordinates on WhatsApp.
Yep.
And Slack.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there trying to tell other people how they supposed to report real journalism based on whether he finds it good enough. Can he even read?
No.
Somebody understand him. The military got to start doing their job because they took an oath to protect this country, and they are not protecting this country at all. There's somebody in the military who got to have a backbone or something to be like, you know what? I'm standing up my oath. This is what I got to do. The whole military should walk out.
Look at this. This is all the everybody walking up.
All the news outlets. I'm glad that they stuck together.
Yeah.
They said a couple didn't though. Like maybe
There was only
two.
like one or two,
Yeah,
but
one or
most
two.
of them did.
That's crazy.
I was very surprised at Fox News and
Because Fox News is like, I need to be able to report my lies. And every now and then when there's a little truth mixed up in there, I don't need you to be looking over my stuff. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then your boy, bitch McConnell, took a little stumbly tail.
First of all, I was thinking about him yesterday. I thought he was dead.
No, girl, we would only imagine.
I was like, what happened to bitch? I ain't heard from him.
It's right here. I'm right here interested in it's the first story there. Because
I got it.
after bro fell, he looked up and said, "Hey y'all."
Did he?
He did. Yeah.
Did he literally say that?
I don't know what he said.
Watch what
He said something untameable.
He was looking for his life. Got knocked out.
Why they don't go just let him lay down? They need to put him in hospice.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna lay down when he fell. But
Yeah, he popped right up. Well, he slowly popped right up. He's plopped right.
He's
Senator
embarrassed.
Mitch McConnell taking a spill there in the halls when being asked a question and from a reporter. Do we know if he's okay?
Apparently he is okay. This happened this afternoon in the Capitol. As you mentioned, he was walking in the hallway when two volunteers who were asking him questions about ICE approached. He then fell to the ground, as you can see here with the video. Looks like he's being lifted there by one of his aides as he got to his feet and kept
replay there.
I want to see the actual video when he fell.
What happened? What
asking
happened?
questions about
He's
ICE
old.
approached.
That's what
He
happened.
then fell to the ground, as you can see here with the video. Looks like he's being lifted there by one of his aides as he got to his feet and kept on walking, but appears to be unsteady there. This is not the first time the senator has fallen. He fell back in February.
But I want you
Also
guys
back
to
in
hear what he
February,
said. It's like,
the 83-year-old senator from Kentucky announced that he would not be
to
seeking
your
re-election.
WhatsApp. To the Spark
Yeah, he's
FM
been having a
WhatsApp.
tough time. Hope he's okay. Appreciate it, Carrie.
See me
Carrie,
there?
thank you.
You see
I'm
that?
looking at this video now.
This is the full video, the raw video of him taking a little stumble.
You see how hard he grabbed onto them big black men?
Yo, right before he tumbled.
All right, here goes the clip. Anytime now.
Kidnapping them?
Wait till the end.
What did he say, dude?
Yeet. He said yeet.
He looked like he took a shite out.
The wave after.
Poor thing. He probably did, and it looked like
That a poor thing, the wicked shall not prosper. Okay?
Yeet.
The yeet. He should have said, looks like I took a little stumble. Which way did he go?
Oh, Bendito. Bendito.
And no bendito for him. He's a wicked man.
He needs to be in a nursing home, not
Yes,
in the White
he does.
House.
Exactly.
or the house, period.
How can you put this end to this? Shoot, Josh, computer. And let's go right into our entertainment news while we are right here, because I finished laughing because that was funny. Oh my gosh, that has made me happy. Netflix fans banned 1010 series, a better version of Game of Thrones. Really?
That's what I was like, what is it? What series are you talking about that's better than Game of Thrones? Are you kidding me?
Because Game of Thrones is phenomenal. Netflix fans have fallen in love with a new binge-worthy miniseries that they're giving a 10-10, just like they rated the crime thriller Gardner earlier this year. Since Nero the Assassin premiered on the streaming platform on October 8th, the historical drama has been watched over 31.6 million hours.
Oh, wow.
According to Flex Patrol numbers, so far the show is seeing a major amount of success as it's already the fourth most watched Netflix show in the world. Per the streaming giant, Nero the Assassin is set in 16th century France and spotlights the titular character Nero, who is Pio Marmai, a contract killer who faced betrayal from his powerful master and later discovers he's the father of a daughter he never knew. Although the series is a lane of its own, Game of Thrones fans can't help but compare Nero the Assassin to the beloved HBO series. The comparison is a compliment since Game of Thrones fans take the adventure fantasy so seriously that they actually issued a warning to creators of new spin-off series. This is interesting. I'm gonna watch it.
Nero the Assassin.
Nero the Assassin. It's on what? Netflix?
Netflix, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go start that today.
They didn't get me again.
Why? You didn't watch it?
Because the last time we reported on something, it was the family, the Indian
family, yeah.
What's that?
Where the father killed the whole 11 of them.
Yeah.
Did I see that?
And it wasn't good?
Nah.
Why'd the father kill him?
You know, just, Indian suspicious stuff. You know.
Like the witchcraft.
Easy to manipulate the family. Basically, he told everybody that they wasn't good and they was going to die. And
What are the shows that everyone says that agree that are 10-10? Do they have a little list?
I don't know.
There's not too many. That's a high.
That's a 10-10.
that's a high.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
high.
It's
Yeah,
gotta
there's
be
not too
great.
many.
I mean, I have a couple of them that I do feel like Game of Thrones is definitely a 10-10. Sons of Anarchy, Shameless, 10-10. I mean, I don't know.
Shameless is very, very good.
Shameless is very good.
Yeah.
I don't know why you couldn't get into Sons of Anarchy.
So many times I've tried. So many
I'll
times
tell you, I would
tried.
not
I've been
to watch.
in and out.
Yeah.
That new monster joint.
Oh, Tristan, tell me about that because
Dude,
people say it is super.
disturbing.
It's like apps. Like people
Yeah.
have to fast
I
forward
walked
through
out of my
scenes and
neighbor's
stuff.
house.
Can you tell me, does he kill his mother and then wear her face?
All that.
He
Yeah.
does.
All
Yeah.
that. All that.
Yeah.
I was reading the story about him. He made stockings out of people's skin.
Yeah.
Like all the body parts, panties, and all kinds of stuff.
He was based off of they did the movie the Saw off of him.
They did everything off of him.
Hannibal.
All of
Hannibal,
those,
that's
all
what I
of
was
those
thinking.
scary movies
Hannibal
are based
too?
off him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
this is what that's
freaking
about.
brutal ass.
Oh,
crazy
with
ass.
the when Hannibal was wearing people's skin.
Yeah.
That's what I
skin.
thought of
She
when you were
puts the
talking
lotion
about
in the
it.
basket.
Yes, that was scary.
Yeah.
Oh, see, like every review that I've seen, everybody's like, I had to fast forward through some points. It's good, but I'm not gonna watch it because
When I was
that's too
looking
crazy.
For entertainment stories, it would just be article after article after article about that,
Oh,
and I
and
had to like
Psycho.
block it off of my thing. I
Psycho,
don't even
yep.
want to see it. I don't.
I heard he was like the worst of the
worst,
serial
yeah,
killers ever.
Well, he
Like,
wasn't really. He only technically killed two people,
yeah,
but he
two.
dug up hella bodies and was doing
yeah,
kinda
and
crazy
making
foolishness.
their bodies
And-
into skin
Yeah.
because of his mommy issues.
bunch of white people foolishness.
You know, and that's what, and you know, I'm not trying to be racist or prejudiced or whatever it is, but it's only white people that do shit like that.
No, you ever see Saturday Night Live when they be like, they be doing the news and they be like, guess what the race was of the person?
Oh, yes, it's
yeah.
white.
Yeah, you always
Because you don't see, I ain't never heard no black people taking people's skin off and wearing them as stockings. Because how do you make a stocking out of somebody's skin?
I don't know.
That's crazy. And then how do you put it on? You line it?
Damn,
Crazy.
why?
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's Tristan
Oh,
Fall.
he killed technically 3 people. I had to do the thing because it was weird.
Megan Thee Stallion, Clay Thompson's mom awkward moment is truly uncomfortable.
This is what I want to know. Yesterday, there was a video on social media of Megan walking with Clay. They're holding hands. She has on a bodysuit that is inside of the crevices of her birth canal.
I looked.
And me too. And I watched it a few times.
Oh, I
and
see it.
so, and they're walking together. And is that okay?
You know the funny thing? I was confused. I'm glad that you brought that up, and
Yeah.
I've been laughing because everything you spoke on, I experienced.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm not alone. But it started as
one, I
a
think.
booty shot, and it was a juicy booty shot.
Yeah.
You know, and I was looking.
Down.
I was like, wow, that is
Down.
all up in there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad at that. And then Clay appeared, and I was like, okay, I'm more confused.
Is that okay for you to be walking with your woman and she's all of her ass is out like that? Like, is that okay?
If it's Megan, sure.
That's where I was going down to. If that's who your girl is, and you chose to be your girl, knowing who your girl is.
That's why I told you. That's why I said yesterday, I don't like it. I don't
You know,
I don't like
I think it should have just been 2 different videos.
Yeah, it should have been two different videos. I don't like that. I don't like
unless
them
he's
together.
saying like, you guys, I got this. I don't know. I fully believe that that if he like it, then go for it.
You think he
know?
got to say? Because I really just feel like it's, and again, I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's Megan's PR team. I feel like Clay's like
like a beard.
Yeah, he's a prop.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it really feels. You said
But
a
why
beard.
him then? Like, why couldn't they prop her with someone?
Because she's just coming out of this scandalous foolishness with Tory Lanez, who was horrible or whatever, and
little.
they needed somebody very super clean for her to do that.
But what's in it for him?
Nothing. He
gets to be in the booty
He gets to be
shots.
with Megan Thee Stallion.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what
Is he a Laker?
if it's for him? If he feels good, I don't think that I'm encouraging the behavior, but it's like dating a stripper, and now you mad after you get with a stripper that she's stripping.
No, I don't. No, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's for me. It's just not. I don't know. I think he's just like. I think that they could have found somebody clean for her if it is this
he was a
thing.
kid in the candy store.
But he's too clean. It's not a. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's a white boy with a big black African ass in front of him.
He
loving
is
it.
mixed Tristan.
Yeah, yeah. He's too white.
He's too white. You guys are racism.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. It's
And maybe
racism.
he's just too light. She needed a brown boy.
She needed I just
I
didn't
like
want
that
her to
little
be with
dark-skinned soccer player that she was
What
going
happened to
around
that
with for a little while.
relationship.
What happened to that? I like that. I was feeling that. I like the black love.
There was an awkward moment between him and his mom. Thompson and Megan Pete, her real name, hard launched their relationship back in July and have since been on Thompson's boat where the rapper crushed him in her fishing fit and then hitting him, blah, 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 blah. What is the conflict between, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Thompson seems amped too, especially after smelling salts. I don't know. In this moment with her and Clay's mom, Julie, where they were seen sitting next to each other in an awkward scene where they were both on their phones and not talking. His mommy is white.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know if it was the black mom or a black dad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one. Oh, but I mean, what would they have in necessarily common to talk about?
Makeup.
Oh, y'all got to go watch The Girlfriend on Amazon Prime.
What's The Girlfriend?
It's a show on Amazon Prime. It is very, very good. You got to watch it. It's a mother who has one son that she is very, very into, and he gets this girlfriend, and the mom and the girlfriend don't have the best relationship, but y'all got to go watch it.
I'm gonna go watch
You
it.
have so much time. You watch a lot.
Yes, I do.
DMX's uncle calls out Switz Beats Rough Riders for allegedly not helping to pay for funeral.
And why they didn't pay for the funeral?
And why didn't they pay for the funeral? Because everybody volunteer to pay for DMX funeral with a pound of time?
I thought Swizz said he did pay for it.
Huh?
I heard Kanye covered the Expo Center, and I heard Def Jam like coughed up like 30 something, about maybe 30 under 40,000, and then I heard Unc really fronted the bill.
DMX former manager has broken his silence regarding the alleged lack of financial assistance he received from various music industry figures while organizing the late rapper's funeral. In an exclusive interview with All Hip Hop, Ray Copeland, who served as X's longtime manager and is the rapper's uncle, shared details regarding his nephew's homecoming service. Copeland alleges that he received a lukewarm response when reaching out to collaborators and known friends of X, particularly calling out Swizz Beatz and Rough Riders, the rapper's longtime producer and label home. When it was time to bury X, I was on the phone with everybody: Rough Riders, Swizz Beatz, Steve Rifkind, Def Jam. Copeland told the outlet, I told them what it was going to cost. Everybody said, I ain't got that. So I humped the phone and said, forget it. I'll put this together myself. What they mean they don't got it? How much it cost to have a funeral? Oh, because his funeral was a big to-do.
It was a parade.
Yeah.
it was a parade, everything.
After his initial requests from financial assistance were rebuffed, Copeland decided to take measures into his own hands, spearheading what would be a lavish funeral service and memorial event at the Barclays Center. He raised $150,000 for the service after calling in a handful of associates, but most notably Jermaine Miller and attorney Ron Sweeney, who he thanked for their assistance. If it were not for Jermaine Miller, I would never have buried my nephew financially. She put all the money up for the funeral, all $150,000. Another figure who stepped up was star Kanye West, who took care of everything at the Barclays Center, according to Copeland. I wonder why Swiss Beats and all of them had so much nice things to say, but didn't contribute a little $30, little
$30,000,
little 30,000, little 25, nothing. You didn't get nobody nothing. I don't know how true this is because we didn't fact check. We're reading it for the same time. But if that's true, that's terrible.
It's horrible. It's
Terrible.
awful. That's
Horrible.
so
What
sad.
you mean you ain't got it? Who got it then?
Right.
Haley Bailey and DDG's temporary restraining order extended as details of supervised visits are revealed.
Tired of hearing about these children.
Boy, I tell you, because I just feel like people go through this a day, B, and we don't got to know about it all the time.
We don't.
He's the D head, she's the D head. They
Yep.
got a little baby. Figure it out.
Yep.
All of this money y'all got. Figure it the hell out and stop putting all your business. Go raise the child to be a nice boy.
And she shouldn't have been with him in the first damn place. She should have found herself a nice white boy
A nice
like Prince Eric.
Clay
or
Aikens.
something like that.
Not Prince Eric.
I still don't know who these people are.
Not Prince Eric.
I don't know neither.
Prince Eric is from The Little Mermaid.
Prince Eric is the prince in the Little Mermaid. Who she played?
Shit.
I didn't watch it.
And it wasn't in,
Oh, yeah, that's
wasn't
Little
Prince
Mermaid.
Eric of ethnic descent too
He
on
was.
the movie?
No.
No.
No, he was white.
Yes, he was
Actually,
white.
they did a really good job with the
Disney.
the location of it. It was actually based in Trinidad.
Oh, was it?
Really?
Little Mermaid. Yep.
That's nice.
that?
And lasted but not
She
least.
could have found her a nice Trinidadian.
She got to be like Kim Kardashian and tell it all.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian talks toxic marriage to Kanye, claims he'd given away their Lamborghinis while having an episode, and reveals kids haven't heard from him in months. And none of that is surprising to me.
And I would be okay with that because he's cooked. Why you want him around your children? I understand that he's their father. Is he even their father? Didn't they have them? Didn't they make them?
They, I
hatch
think
them?
insemination. They cute though.
They are very cute.
Alice Cooper asked the beauty mogul what's it's currently like co-parenting with Kanye. She says they live with me and I welcome a great healthy relationship with my kids and their dad, and I think he knows that, Kardashian said during Wednesday's podcast. I push for it all the time, but I also protect them when it's time for that. It goes in waves and phases and it's a lot of work. She went on to reveal it's probably been a couple of months since we've heard from him. She said, nothing that the kids are aware of. West's big life traveling and touring. We manage it really well. It's not easy no matter what co-parenting with anyone. I think that the one thing that just gets me is that there's this narrative I keep the kids away from him. The Skims founder said, I've never once done that. She says that when she reflects on the final straw of their marriage, not feeling safe, not even physically, just like maybe emotionally or even, financially, she explained, I would like come home and he had like 5 Lamborghinis and I'd come home and they'd all be gone. If he was in an episode and I'd be like, oh, wait, where's all of our cars? Like my new car. And it would be like, oh, he gave them away to all of his friends. She also noted, I didn't know what you're gonna get when you wake up, and that's like a really unsettling feeling. She said it was also very toxic, the relationship. It makes it really hard to continue on in a relationship that can be toxic, she said. When you have kids, it's definitely harder to leave than it is to stay, and it changes everyone's life forever. And that must be just so torturous to have to be tied to Kanye.
Yep.
Why would I listen to you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Kanye. Yeah, Kanye, I can't, the way that Kanye behaves in public, I can't even imagine what he believes like.
But
Is that Sensory still with him?
Not him giving away the Lamborghinis.
That's crazy.
Is that Sensory still with him?
Yes, I think she went back to him. But
No,
she
she-
has
yeah,
started
they're
wearing
together.
clothing.
Oh, she started wearing clothes.
A tad bit of it. A little, maybe, or a little ting. A little ting.
Cause she was Manchurian.
Now they got rich people problems.
Not rich people
Facts.
problem. Anyhow, people, that is the show for today. Thank you guys for staying a little over time.
Oh.
We are very, very, very happy to have you guys. And we hope that you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. This weather for the weekend is looking like 67, 66-ish.
Remember, tomorrow is Open Streets, Mattapan.
Yep, and it is also...
I'm doing a night market tonight.
Tristan is doing night market at
tomorrow.
At Cambridge.
Yeah.
And...
Final finale of Caribbean Fashion Week.
Yes, the finale of Caribbean Fashion Week is tonight. So there's many, many, many things for you guys to do. We hope that you can go out and have some fun and report back to us on Monday.
Yes.
With that said, you guys be blessed. Have a good day.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Hey, pass me the button, put a girl in front of